Okay, we're just now getting close to set up a feeder. We're moved into the Hensley's farm in Hockley, Texas. This is what we're looking at on his particular ranch. This kind of hard. Whoops, we got one sitting right here in front of me, and we got two small mules, some horses, a bunch of cattle. We're going to try to suggest having 2 feeders. We're going to be setting up one, but this is what we got so far. And see if I can get away, because they're all coming to the gate. And this is typical of what happens most ranches. The horses, you'll bring your truck up to the gate, and the horses will come up to the fence, and then you have a hard time getting in. Now he's going to set up a feeder, and the feeder is going to be out there in the pastures. Then they won't come up to the gate saying that this is the person that's going to feed. And we got the feeder completely. It's just one feeder, so we got the feeder just sitting in the back of the truck. Going to set things up. So waiting on the owner to come up to the ranch here, and we'll meet him and we'll start again. And I'll fade out and we'll set the thing up, and I'll fade back in when we're ready to do the test and see what's going to happen here. Okay, we got the feeder set up. We're doing what they call the test right now. Here comes the miniature donkeys up to me, gonna say hello. How you doing, guys? And the horses are just around there. What we're doing, we do a test feeding on the thing and see how much is coming out, how many seconds you want the thing to be running. So she's, let me get over here, see if you can see what she's doing with the scoop, if you can. See, she has a scoop, and she's
feeding for that amount. Okay, let's go ahead, and if you'll pull your trailer out of the way, and yeah, get all that stuff. Let's get everything out of the way. I'm gonna let them munch on some grain in here a little bit.
Go ahead and close the top, if you would.
I will.
Okay, we still have the top open. We're just gonna let them kind of. We're just going to let them kind of look around. Now the cattle are still way over there, and he said that the horses are dominant to the feed. So this is going to be interesting, but he said the cattle are going to be moving out. They're going to be taking the cattle out of this particular pasture. So what we got, we're going to be putting the feed that she tested on there. We're going to put it back on the top. She's going to be shutting the lid. And we're just going to let the horses just kind of meal around the feeder and get used to the feeder a little bit. Get the little donkeys come up there. If y'all would, kind of coast the donkeys up there if you would.
Yeah, they're not going to get next to the horses. They'll have to get their own. Come here, boys. Come on, donkeys.
Go behind them and push them.
Come here, boy.
Okay, we're going to be coming off. We've got test feeding fixing to happen, and should be happening pretty soon. So we're going to let the test feeding go off and see how the horses react to it and see if they come back up to the feeder. This one right here is just eating the dust off, all right? I don't think they even bothered with it. Okay. The feed's going off. But they got alfalfa right over there. Yeah, she hit a full feeding on there, so she's going to probably get some of the stuff out, but I think they're going to be fine. You know, everything's going to be coming out on here, so they're eating here, but the horses out there got alfalfa hay down there with the cattle, so I think they're content with the alfalfa hay right now. But that's what it's going to be. They're going to be coming in and eating just fine on it now. Once the cattle are out of there, I think everything is going to be fine with it. They're going to try to coax some of the donkeys in here, little baby donkeys, but they're used to being scattered out from the horses. They're trying to let them understand that they can come in there with the horses because they're safe with the panels. But that's the Feed Smart system here, and that's going to take a little bit to let them understand that they're safe in there with the panels so they can go ahead and eat with the horses. And they will eventually. But the horse has been running them out for all this time, and they have to be reconditioned for this. And he's going to be setting the rubber mats later. He didn't have the rubber mats. They was out of them this Christmas time. So all the rubber mats were sold out at their Tractor Supply. Alright, so it looks like here comes the other horses finally. They're going to be coming in. Yeah, they're so used to the horses dominating them. They're not used to being able to get up there to eat with them. And they got the stud horse coming in, so anyway, they're going to get themselves all situated. He's going to be feeding 6, 10, 2, and 6 again, I do believe. It's 4 times a day. So they're going to be acclimated to the new feeding setup. And that's the Feed Smart system once again. And I think this customer is going to be very happy with this. Thank you very much for seeing it, and we'll see y'all next time we have a feeder coming in. This is in Hockley, Suzanne? This is in Hockley, Texas here. Bye-bye.